Hello Lube Nation, I'm Sharon WIngstone. It's week 4 of the race to determine who will be the mayor of the fair land that we call Lube Nation. We're heading down to the wire, but at this point it's still anyone's ball game. No, Coop. No more playing ball in the studio. Sorry folks, back to the race for mayor. Let's go live to Quaker Steak and Lube's CEO John Longstreet for his thoughts on week 4.
Thank you, Sharon. It's good to be with you again for this week's update on the Mayor of Lube Nation campaign. This week's question was, what is your campaign song? What a great week it was for me. I love music, as many of you may know. And this week, the candidates who submitted answers really put a lot of thought into it. So being a music buff, this was my favorite week. Rather than picking a best answer for the week, I decided to group them into categories, and I'll explain why in a minute. In the category 1 of perhaps most creative, it was a tie between Matt Rogers and Shane Walters. Matt reminded me of Bob Dylan. Great lyrics, but better if sung by someone else. But he did have the courage to sing the song. Shane, on the other hand, had very creative lyrics, but he did not sing. Most patriotic, I think, was the Pledge to the Lube Nation. I don't know whether it's patriotic or not patriotic, but it was by Ken Rumbaugh, and it was very creative. Ken, the lube is edgy, but not offensive. I think yours fits the bill and will get people's attention. The most current, I think, and definitely metal, I'll admit, I'm out of touch with that kind of music, being a die-hard Stones fan, was Kurt Evans with the Five Fingers Death Punch. Most family-oriented or family-friendly, and definitely one that captured my heart, was Casey Clark's Reprise of Camilla and the Chickens from the Muppets. It brought tears to my eyes as I thought of watching the Muppets with my kids, who are now 28 and 25 years old. The most nostalgic definitely was the Perfect Strangers theme song by Patrick Augustine. Many of you won't even know what I'm talking about, so please watch Patrick's song, and I think it might remind you about that great show Perfect Strangers. Last, but certainly not least, the most influential song today on American society of those submitted by the Lube candidates was Red Solo Cup by Toby Keith. You probably all know that there are Red Solo Cup parties being held across the country, even as we speak, just because of Toby Keith's song. That was presented by Jim Sparks. I've been asked to pick my favorite for this week and to give my opinion as to who's in the lead. Well, I'll have to say, in the words of George Bush 41, the elder, or possibly Dana Carvey, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going there. This decision is up to you, loyal Lubies, and I do not want to unfairly influence you. Remember, the Twitter debate, Tuesday, September 25th, I'll moderate the final 2 candidates. This promises to be one of the greatest debates since Ronald Reagan took on Jimmy Carter. Now, for the candidates, my weekly advice is this. In the final stages of any campaign, you need to get the attention of the voters. This is the time to be bold and to take risks. There's a lot at stake. And to quote Robert F. Kennedy, only those who dare to fail greatly can achieve greatly. I'm John Longstreet with another edition of Campaign Update. Back to you, Sharon.
Here's some big news. We've chosen our week 4 winner. Congratulations. There's just 1 week left, so if you have a favorite campaign, now's the time to get the word out. Visit our campaign center to create artwork to support your favorite candidate, and be sure to vote next week. See you then, folks. Okay, I'll play catch now, Coop.